Among the healthcare workers recognised in the New Year's honours, a GP from Kingston upon Thames who has been made an MBE for her services to vulnerable people. As well as treating people during the pandemic, Dr. Iram Sattar has spent a lot of her time battling the lies and misinformation about the virus and the vaccine, and I'm pleased to say that she joins me now. Dr. Sattar, first of all, congratulations. What's it like having even more letters after your name now?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. It's great, really. I feel quite lucky and humbled that I got recognition for this work. I mean, lots of people do great things, so I'm quite lucky, really.
So some of the extra work you did during the pandemic, you were recording videos in English and in Urdu to get the right information out to people of all backgrounds. What was it that made you think that was really necessary at that time?
It was actually my dad. My dad told me about a misinformation video that he saw on WhatsApp, and he was asking me questions, about what that video was saying, and it made me think that my dad, who he's educated, I'm talking to him all the time, and he still doesn't really he's getting these videos and he's getting confused. So I wanted to do videos that were aimed at that generation, my parents' generation. They don't go on YouTube, they don't go on Insta, they don't go on Facebook. So I wanted to do a video that was aimed at them, that actually we tried to spread on WhatsApp itself rather than on other kind of social media platforms. So really he was the inspiration because of the questions he asked me, and that made me think. And then when I sent the videos out, I had lots of feedback from people saying the same sort of thing, that actually, this is the kind of stuff that we were looking for. Really, really kind of, nothing super clever, but just the kind of basic right information.
That's really interesting, isn't it? Because it can feel like that actually there's information all around us, we're talking about nothing else, but actually, I suppose one message doesn't necessarily fit all in London, does it?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. You've got to tailor your message sometimes, depending to the audience that you've got in front of you. And there's different nuances for different kind of cultures. And I think, really that it's your messages have to be nuanced. So when I have patients who present and who haven't had the vaccine, then I try to understand where they're coming from. So, I think it's false to say, it's just a false dichotomy to say you're anti-vax or you're pro-vax. There's lots of people who are probably vaccine hesitant, who have real fears, and I understand where their fears come from, with what kind of mistrust they have of services, how they've been treated, or their people. So Black, minority, ethnic, Asian people have been treated. It's not surprising that they kind of don't trust official information. So having a face that they can relate to, say those things and explain it to them and answer those questions, I think is really important.
You're also a trustee at the Muslim Women's Network. You make good informational videos for them as well. If you could galvanise change in one area in the coming year, what would it be?
So I think it's about making people aware of their rights, and then so making people aware of their rights so that they can then ask for their rights themselves, and helping them do that. So that covers lots of areas, really. You've asked me for one area, but I mean, I think mental health, domestic abuse, they're the kind of big areas, really, I think, that I would really want to see changing.
Dr. Sattar, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations again.